Hello folks, this is the fourth video of about bullying and harassment and hate being practiced against my family and me. This is Koshi George, CPA, and let me tell you what happened. You see this fence standing out here at the back, this wooden fence? That's part of a fantastic settlement that we got where the judge declared that that fence stays. This fellow filed a lawsuit to get rid of this $15 million, this fence, and he wanted $15 million as damages for us to keep this fence. Why did we build this fence? We built this fence on the east side of our home because on the west side of our home, was where the basketball court was, where my daughter used to play basketball. And this fellow used to constantly keep looking at her and her friends playing basketball through his binoculars. And we have reported all of this to the court, so there's nothing new that I'm telling you. So this kind of behavior. That fence that you see, that wooden fence, he made a huge story out of it, okay? A huge story out of it, all lies. And said that because of that fence, there are electrical wires and plumbing going under this, and that this whole house of ours will become a bonfire. And as a result, it will damage his house. So he needs $15 million. I mean, and he kept playing this to the hilt in such a way. He used a Pakistani American PE engineer. Okay, PE is a professional engineer who does this, the road measurements and construction guys. He used that fellow, and he used his testimony. A false testimony was prepared against us to justify $15 million, okay? And then if we still want to keep the fence, he wanted like a railway crossing. Like, when you go on the road, you see these light rail signals, right? He wanted that kind of a signal system built on this common private road, okay? This is a private road that runs between 5 homes, including our home. He wanted almost $1 million worth of bells and whistles with gongs and lights whenever any car comes out from here onto the main road. Can you believe this? And unfortunately, that was a time when we did not have any lawyers, okay? Because anytime we hire a lawyer, he finds fault with the lawyer and the lawyer runs away. It's not that we are hiring lousy lawyers. No, we are hiring good. But he goes and digs up the past of those lawyers, and then he dangles that before them, and they run away. Okay, so we've hired at least 5 lawyers, and we've been through this. So at that time, when this first interim award was given, we didn't have a lawyer. So my wife and I foolishly thought we will defend ourselves because we are speaking the truth, and what can go against it. But we were wrong. Because this fellow, he got this Iranian American guy to fudge documents, made a report about 15-20 pages, and he used that in the court to get the judgment against us. Fortunately, it was not a final judgment. Now the final judgment has come, okay, recently in January, so we are okay. So he tried all these stunts. We had to subpoena City of San Jose employees. We had to pay for experts to come and testify that our fence is okay. Okay, let me show you this fence once again. And the funny thing is, this fellow, he thinks he can get away with all this. He won't. He can keep, running, but the law will finally catch up with him. We want the harassment to stop. And the only way harassment can stop is some newspaper people come down here, media people come here and document all this and say this is how a San Jose Superior Court lawyer bullies ordinary citizens living here, ordinary homeowners like us, so that he can destroy us. Lawsuits can be used to abuse you like crazy, okay? And if you get a lawsuit and if somebody serves you, you have to appear. And if you appear on your own, this legal industry will kill you, because you can't. You can represent yourself on your own, but the system is so badly, screwed up that no matter how many proofs you go with, there are laws that are so convoluted that it can destroy you. So you have to pay lawyers to represent you, right? And that's how we have lost all our life savings. Our daughter, when she goes to college, she may not even have money to go to college. We may not even have money to pay. I mean, we are living literally moment to moment. paying down debts because of all these we're paying our former lawyers even now. And so we are thankful that we had lawyers. Without lawyers, we would have been dead. So this is what he recently did. This is the judgment we got. That's that we can retain this fence. All kinds of muck laws, lies have been told about us, and this is all documented. There was a 2-day hearing in video, in a court, with experts coming and testifying, subpoenaed people. We did all this. He thought we wouldn't do all this, because we are, after all, people from India with inferior brains, right? That's what he thinks. We called the bluff, and we had to spend a whole lot of money to get that judgment. That hearing done, a 2-day, full-blown day hearings. He never showed up. You see, that's the other trick. He files lawsuits, and when he knows that the torch is on him, he won't show up. So, with the help of all of the testimonies that our fantastic lawyer had put together, with the help of these other, subpoenaed employees from the city of San Jose who testified that our fence was perfectly legal and okay, we got the judgment. As soon as we got the judgment, you know what he did? He filed a lawsuit against the judge. He filed a lawsuit against the lawyer who got us this. And then he filed State Bar of California complaints. These are white people. Okay, but he does this. Anybody who stands with us, white families who stand with us, lawsuit against them. Why? Because we should be completely free of any legal representation, so that he can harm us, so that he intends for us to sell our home and move from here, or put us on the streets of San Jose as homeless. That my wife, daughter and me become homeless. That's his intention. It won't happen. It won't happen. God is with us. It won't happen. This kind of filthy nonsense he can do. I hope the District Attorney of San Jose takes up the case very seriously on 14th of February when it comes up for a hearing in Department 52, that this scoundrel is taken to task. Do you know, let me just tell you what he said. He said, and he put a motion, a 95-page motion in the court, in the criminal court, saying that me and one of the district attorneys has a bromance going on, has a homosexual illicit relationship going on. And as a result of that, that DA should not be on the case. Okay? The idea was to shoot down that DA. Just like I told you, he does it to other lawyers who represent us. He was trying to do this to the DA. The next hearing, a lady DA was brought up to clear her colleague from this situation. She cleared it, but that evening he goes and files another motion under the Brady law, okay, that he wants this, he wants that, all kinds of muck. That got cleared. Okay, and so this is going on. So the next one will come up on 14th of February. God only knows what he says. Okay, another instance before that, he said that his hearing aid has gone kaput. He doesn't have a hearing problem. He doesn't have a seeing problem. The guy is very, 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 very sharp. Okay, but he brought out a fake, hearing aid document, and he showed the judge and said, I can't attend, judge, because I can't hear anything. My hearing aid is gone. So lies after lies after lies. Okay, this is the kind of person we are dealing with. Just wanted to let you all know. Thank you. It's already 8 minutes. Apologize.